channel, welcome to a new video. It's Saturday and we are here outside.
And many of you ask us questions about what it's like being in an interracial or international relationship. So we're going to answer those questions, but while we have breakfast.
I hope you like the setup and let me grab your questions.
While you do that, I'm going to tear a hole in my soy milk because I always love dumping youtiao into soy milk. It's from Seligi. Also really near our place. It's really good. C'est délicieux.
So first question is a bit general, is just how we met and what are our relationship status. It's not really that we are secretive, but we just don't really share much about relationship, like beside the vlog where we are always together. That's about how much you know.
And we don't have any posts of each other on social media. I think she has one.
No, it was a story once.
Oh, sorry, so we don't actually.
So we are not overly public about our relationship and we rather just enjoy our life every day.
Because we're also living with each other, we don't have to show each other affection over the social media or over the internet.
But it's been 2 years that we are together. Like soon it's going to be 2 years.
Yep, so we met even before the circuit breaker online.
To be honest, Tinder lah.
We didn't chat that much on Tinder before moving on to Instagram because I knew she wasn't a catfish from the way her broken English presented herself. And then we say, hey, why don't we just grab a normal dinner one day and play some pool. Do you remember that night?
Yeah, we went to Bugis at Bonchon. We had the chicken there and japchae, I think.
Yeah, the japchae was pretty good. The first impression of you was like you're this really bubbly and receptive European, which is a bit hard to come by these days. Yours?
I don't know, it was just really extrovert.
I assumed that you were a friend already, that's why I was so extroverted.
So then we just went back to our normal life, because then it was circuit breaker, and that's when this guy actually moved into our residence and we just got closer to this point where today we are living together actually in the same condo. So it was a bit of a coincidence that we actually pursued the relationship. Yeah,
like many other relationships during this period, it's held by the pandemic. You know, me moving out and I happened to just be at the same block as she was. Yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry, the camera died, so we're just gonna continue it like that. So we were saying, did you have any apprehension getting into this relationship?
Yeah, my parents were always against, a little against me dating non-Chinese and especially Europeans because of all the, negative things that they did within the past century. Understanding things from that perspective actually helped me a lot, about understanding politics and everything. I don't think I can apply that to how I deal with my interpersonal relationships because the friends I choose are the friends I choose, right? Especially in terms of relationship, things just happen, right? Love is blind. El amor es ciego.
In my case, it's more like, about what he would think. Because I'm European, maybe he might not take me seriously. Because in Singapore, most of the Europeans my age are like not planning to stay in Singapore, so it's really hard to find someone that is willing to invest in like long-term friendship even, or like long-term relationship, because they would assume that, oh, I'm not here to stay when I just wish to stay and I just want to have a deeper connection with people. So that was a worry that I had, but in the end, when you just stay, then people understand that you are here to stay. So
yeah, one thing I really admire about her is of her age, coming to Singapore at such a young age, living on your own, earning your own honest salary.
Next question is how we manage difference in culture. For that, I would say, for us, we right away think about the difference in culture, difference in race, but there is more than that because we are also like two different people, so we are coming with two different mindsets. Of course, race is something that you have to take into consideration, but I don't think it's like a motive to deny a relationship. We just like to learn and like be open about the other.
For me, I'm already quite open to the European culture and languages and history, so it's very easy for us to just click and talk about stuff that's happening in Europe. We are quite lucky because we speak English.
Yeah.
I can understand a little bit of French, whatever that is.
Yeah, and I'm learning Chinese.
And she's learning Chinese. That part is just to communicate with our different parents.
Next question is, what are the challenges?
Okay.
I see two: language and family. You are open to a culture your parents might not be, so they are coming maybe with a stronger Asian culture that
Yes,
they
correct.
would want to apply on you at a certain level.
And Asian cultures, they tend to be more conservative. Europeans, they might be a bit, they have dissent towards Asians for being a lesser culture, and frankly, Asians also have the same mentality, frankly, right? Each side has its own merits, but that's one of the main challenges that I am trying to solve.
I mean, in the end, each story is a two-sided story. You have the Chinese side, and I got, like, in my case, the French side, the European side. So we just have to find the middle ground in this. And concerning the language, I guess first it's of course being polite to learn a bit of language from your other half. Being in an international relationship, meaning that most likely one is not going to speak his native language, which is me, when my English is so broken already, but also mean that at every time of the day you need to make efforts, so me to speak and to improve my English, and also Lynn to make effort to try to understand me when I'm not able to communicate clearly what I say.
It can be frustrating at times because I can be a little bit of a grammar Nazi.
Yes. For the rest, I think we do connect in terms of like work ethic. I mean, until like a certain degree, life ethic, values, and what we want to achieve in life.
In China, when we find a partner, we look at the three views, 三观. So your view about the world, your view about the relationship, your world about career and family. So if we're aligned more or less on that, then I think it's green light.
Next question is what other people think of our relationship.
It depends on who is the outside people, right? If it's other international people, other Europeans, they're like, oh yeah, interesting, oh, I have this French friend, maybe we can connect. Locals, they tend to have two different reactions. The first one is in favor of it. So it's like, whoa, interesting. Oh, so you must have learned French, so you must have been tasting so many good food that your girlfriend cooks for you. I mean, that's true, The against reaction can be quite bad, and that is like from maybe some local friends. They say, oh, Caucasians, especially outsiders, they might not do this, do that, and stuff like that.
And most likely it's just people watching. They are like, when we are like walking at the market, for example, it's just people like looking, oh, it's like two different people together. Last word of advice for any people who is wanting or willing to start an international relationship or is in international relationship: communicate, make sure you are on the same page, and like check on each other wherever you are comfortable, like for like doing something that might be unusual.
Yeah, at the end of the day, a relationship is a relationship, right? So you just do whatever you can to communicate each other.
And also just treat it as a normal relationship, like make sure that you are making the other person happy, make sure that the other person is making you happy, and that you are contributing to each other, their life, and also to the society together. Yes,
that's very important. I mean, that's why we are aligned as well. So I mean, that's why we are also answering these questions so that it can help others who are in the same situation. So if you like what you've seen today, please remember to like and subscribe for more of such content. And if you have any comments about our relationship or what you've heard today, feel free to write your comments down in the comment section below.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye bye.